Hey everybody, and welcome to Honorbound Redemption of the New Guard, the 5th edition D&D campaign that we are doing here. How are you guys today?
I'm well. I'm well.
Great and dandy.
Great
We're
and
doing great.
dandy. Good.
I'm excited for some 5th edition. I was
Yeah.
talking a little about this before the broadcast, but I really like that I don't have the monstrous manual memorized. So there's a little bit of mystery in it for me.
Yep.
I
Yep.
thought
So,
I still know.
guys,
Yeah. Anyways.
before we start out, I wanna repeat simple request. Go and vote for Koibu at into.gg. We're just talking about this before.
If
So,
you have berated enough.
If you have, yeah, just go and do it again. I know we're pestering
Do
you,
your
and don't
part.
wait.
Enroll
Don't
in
wait
the
to
mobile
stop
infantry
us.
today.
Agreed. But now getting to the game, I have a little exchange prepared for you guys. So you give me a good answer, I give you a good answer. So let's ask Feinwick first. It'll be Ryan. So Ryan, what happened with our characters last time?
Am I recapping or am I?
Yeah, recapping a bit.
So we started on the road south towards Phandalin, this old ruined, abandoned, I guess, yeah, a ruined city that has been being rebuilt by settlers. And all of our characters are on our way there for various personal reasons. We encountered goblins on the road, tracked them back to their lair, and kicked some goblin ass.
Okay,
Leveled up,
great.
and then at the end of the session, we arrived at Phandalin in the wee hours of the morning. I believe that's where we'll pick up. Did I miss anything important?
That's about it. No, you did rescue Sildar Howwinter, which was the companion of Peter's cousin, who you guys were actually going to try and save, but seems he's not there.
Is
Anyway,
Gundren, right? And
Yeah,
then we also
Fun-
found out that Tharden and Nundren had been kidnapped as well.
Yeah, the other two cousins. So all your cousins are kidnapped. You're the only one. You're the only one still there.
Did we...
Anyway.
We didn't get
Yeah.
directions to the place, did we?
No, we killed
we
all
are
the
in-
goblins.
What do you mean? We are in Phandalin.
No,
Yes,
to
you are.
Cragmaw Keep,
Yeah.
the place
I don't
where
even
they
know
were
what
taken to.
Cragmaw. We don't even know what
So
Cragmaw Keep is.
No,
Oh,
we do.
So,
Yeah, we
Did
do.
I drop
Yeah, you
that
do.
name.
They said it was taken to they were taken to Cragmaw Keep.
Okay.
Sildar told you that. he
I know where my
knows
cousin is.
Nothing about
Don't
that.
question me on this.
Oops. Sorry about that. There we go.
Sildar
Yeah.
said he knew nothing about that. But maybe you'll find some more in Phandalin. Anyway, what I was trying to tell you, a couple of things. Feinwick, in your bonds, you have something concerning the red brands.
I don't think I do.
Check
The
check
red
it, check to be
brands?
sure. The
I
whatever.
think you might be thinking of another character.
No. It's the guys. Red brand, yeah.
In my bonds?
Okay.
I only have one bond.
Background or stuff where you should have something about the red brands. Make
I have
sure-
stuff
You might be
about
thinking
the
of the
red
other
brands.
I know.
Yeah.
You're next. You're next.
I think you are mistaken, unless you can point me somewhere.
I'm
I'm not sure what these red brands are, and I think it's a different character.
Yeah, I think you missed
It might be
some-
the other fighter.
Yeah, there are two
Might be
fighters.
the other
in-
fighter. Might be the other fighter. I remember something of the first session that you wanted to teach the red brands a lesson, but still,
I wanted
Uh,
to teach the red brands a lesson.
you wanted to teach the red
Spoilers,
brands a lesson.
jeez.
So no, this was actually in. So it
Yeah,
was
that's my personal goal. Teach the Red Brands a lesson.
That's your goal?
Yeah, it says it on the back of my character sheet. Personal goal. Teach the Red
so it
Brands a
was
lesson.
you. So yes,
Okay, so start with him. Yeah, my
So-
personal goal is not.
you wanted to teach the red brands a lesson, and you know that this is where the red brands dwell. City of Phandalin. This is where they make their
Shields up,
their
weapons
money, and
online.
they bully everybody in town. Besides that, you know nothing much. And Bumbletoes, you were a previous member of the Red Brands, but nobody knows yet. And
Well,
something
shit, now
else-
they do.
you did this.
It's
you
okay.
did
We'll
say this
be
before.
fine.
Don't worry, this was said before. I'm not spoiling anything, not yet.
Spoiling it for
but,
me. I didn't know any of this until just now.
Something else you should remember is if you scroll down the map you see here, you should be seeing the map here. Yeah. If you see the elderly farm, that is where your aunt is dwelling. Little old Quine. with her son that is in town. So just that's the information you guys get for the
Okay.
session, and you wake up at a Stonehill Inn. So what do you guys do?
Say that again. What was
Just
the information we get for the session? Just the map?
just you have the map, and your personal bonds are basically telling you.
Yeah.
He wants to use the red band arrest, and the red brands are in here, and that's a common known thing. And
Okay,
Bumbletoes has a aunt in town.
Yeah. Is Sildar nearby first thing in the morning?
Well, as you go down, you see the bartender waving at you.
Waving at me.
Yeah,
we all
it's
go-
right. Over here.
No sign of Sildar. I'm not very interested in the bartender.
No sign of silver at all.
Okay.
Though the
I
bar is
imagine. Yeah. Okay. So I imagine I got up reasonably early, considering I slept the entire wagon ride from the goblin encounter, and I
Yeah,
polished
fair
my
enough.
armor, put it back on,
Wait, are we in?
cleaned the blood off my things. We are in
Phandalin?
Phandalin.
That's right.
We made it. Yeah, and we got a room at the Stonehill Inn.
That's right. And we
Sildar
saw the Lion Shield
Straits, and-
Colster.
Yes, we
Coster.
did.
Okay.
All right. So are we all here in the common room?
Yeah, you all together. Breakfast, I gather.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm gonna ask the bartender where I can find Darren Ettermath.
First, when he comes near, we'll get to that. But this is
So
a
he beckoned
message
us over,
from
and I guess we all remember. Yeah.
this is a message from Serdar. He said he'll be at the townmaster's hall, and he told me to give you this, and hands you a bag containing about 50 gold pieces.
I assume he handed that to me. Even though Neil's a
Whichever of you.
resident accountant, I am the.
Yeah, I'm really the accountant. You should just let me hold on to this stuff, I say.
But I am also the
I'm also the treasurer, so
handsome nobleman.
you know what?
I
You're
assu-
too
I assume
beautiful
this-
and too noble to have to deal with petty and ugly things like money. I'm but a lowly halfling. You can. Why don't you just let me hold on to it? I don't have illusions of grandeur. I'm not going to spend it unwell, and this way you don't have to worry your pretty head about how much money you may or may not have at any given moment in time. Just
I give Bumbletoes a pat on the head and tie the coin purse to my own waist.
And
how
the
much
bartender
longer?
turns around to Peter again and says, about Darren. She should be at his orchard. That's where he usually is at this time of day. He nods to you, say, "Should I? Do you want something for this morning? Food, maybe?"
Well, is Sildar still paying for our food?
Everything is paid for, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for the next
lots-
couple of days.
lots of
That's
food.
fine.
Lots of food.
So you eat like a little hog again.
I think I will skip breakfast and take a walk.
No, I want bacon, eggs, and an apple.
I have a reasonable, dwarf-sized breakfast. Not like
Okay.
the little piggy.
Yeah. So I'll skip breakfast and I'm just going to wander around the town and stare at this map for a second.
Okay, so
Do rogues no longer have a pickpockets skill?
It's included in sleight of hand.
Yep.
Sleight of
Everyone
Yeah,
can
it's from
pickpockets.
3.5.
You were just better at it.
Everyone can pick pockets.
Yep.
You're just
And
better.
there's a certain DC you have for certain stuff. Like you can't really pickpocket something too big, but you can pickpocket small stuff on a DC of 25, if I remember correctly.
Okay. Okay. Why?
Okay,
Go ahead
so
and
let's
make your
go.
private pickpocket rolls with the DM and steal my money.
Feel free to.
Although I
GM
hope we don't have to find out why my family keeps this great axe around on one of the other PCs. So real quick, as I'm wandering around the city, can you give me like a, I don't know, description
I
of
was
how it
just
looks?
once-
I mean, I'm looking at the map, but like, are there guards? Are there? It looks like I'm seeing
are.
ruined walls, sort of loosely surrounding it.
Exactly.
Trying to get
you're
an
right.
idea of the
This-
defenses and the.
There are no real
hierarchy.
defensive of Phandarim. The city of Phandarim was meant to be rebuilt and remade into the beautiful city and luxurious city it was before, but unfortunately, the wealth it had before it doesn't possess now. So the
But there are
city is
still
basically the houses that are rebuilt, the ones that you see with the name over here, are in pretty good shape. But there are no guards around, from what you can see, and people mostly seem to be spending their time indoors. You don't see many people outside.
interesting. Can you
But you need to tell me, where
quantify
are
many?
you?
Um,
Many. I mean, there's like a one guy moving a barrel hastily along the road, and for
okay.
like 5 minutes you see
Unarmed
no
with
one.
like a okay. I would probably walk back to the entrance. We came in the Tribor Trail.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So I'll probably walk back out that way. Walk. I don't know. I mean, I just sort of wander around, survey the scene.
Okay, so
Chainmail on,
you,
great axe strapped to my back, strutting around like I own the place.
so
And then I'll meet up with the rest of the party after breakfast.
you just go north and then back. That's it.
Um, I mean, I'd probably go more than that.
So you
If
need to
there are
tell me because
encounters that
this
I need to
is
worry about, let me know. But I'm just sort of wandering I mean, for 20 minutes or whatever, however long breakfast takes.
okay. So you guys, I'm gonna say you wander around the center of the town and up north there,
Yeah, sure.
if that's okay with you. Okay. You guys, you've just ate. You see that there was a curious amount of people present at the bar this early in the morning.
How many people?
Um, about 8 people that seem to be of different professions and that are just staying at their tables, including a barmaid and the innkeeper's wife that is strutting along talking to guests.
I look at shit. I can't remember your character's name, Justin.
It's Peter Verne.
Peter.
That's right, Peter. And say, well, shouldn't we be heading out to get your cousin? We ought to go save him.
Yeah, I just don't know where to look, and I was told that Darren Edermath would help me if I could find him
Well,
when
let's
I
go
got
find
to
that guy.
Philandrian. Yeah,
Where might he be?
he works in his orchard, which is in the northwest corner of town, according to the bar.
Well, let's
Keep.
get out of here then. Where'd that stupid human go, huh?
About this time, after you guys finish eating, um, Feinrich struts in with his axe like he owns the place.
Ah, fine, Rick. We were just talking about you. Come, we're headed off to Edermath Orchard to go find this somebody that will show us how to get somewhere.
Very well.
The details are up to him.
Is
I say, pointing at
Edermath
Justin.
one of the local nobles?
His orchard. I think he's a farmer or an orchardsman or fruit picker or something.
There
He owns
are
the
no.
land. He is.
I don't think there are any nobles in Philandria. It's not very big.
Well,
There
there's
are no
Trenstar
nobles of-
Manor.
That is desolate and mostly destroyed, ruined. If
Yeah,
you
but
look
it's in-
at the map, actually.
Yeah,
Okay, it's sort of up on a hill overlooking the city. And-
yeah.
All right.
All right.
Okay, so we're on our way to this Edermath orchard.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah. So you go towards the Edermath Orchard, which you can easily find your way to. It's a bit of ways.
Looks like
From
we have
the
to go
town
outside
center?
of town
Yeah, exactly.
and circle back.
You
to
go
get it
outside of town.
down the hill. Okay. Is this
Let me
map
just-
up on chat or up in?
Yeah, they see it.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
People should be able to see that. Give me 1 second to actually find where this. Oh, okay. So, you can see the little house overlooking this orchard, and in the orchard between the trees there was a man, human from the looks of it, pretty aged. He's not in his youth, with his back against one of these trees and eating an apple while staring into the orchard.
I
Okay,
walk
so-
up to him and ask him
Yes.
if he's
Approach.
Darren Ettermath.
Oh, yes, I am Darren. Who would you like to know?
My name is Peter Verne. I come from. Oh, what was the name of the town that we actually started out in?
Probably
Neverwinter.
Well, Neverwinter's in ruins.
It's
so
Neverwinter.
it's native
Started.
town,
We
right?
started at Neverwinter.
No,
I
Neverwinter is.
I heard that you're looking for people to help you with a local thug problem. They've been bothering the street performers. I myself am a street performer, aspiring, and
I look at Ryan
Good
and
to
go,
hear.
that's not why we're here.
Good to
I
hear.
am
You're-
probably not paying attention. I have plucked an
But-
apple from his tree and I'm munching on it, staring
but
absentmindedly.
I came here with my cousin, and he was kidnapped on the road by goblins, and I want to know if you know anything about that you could help me find him.
That is weird. That is unusual, I must say. I haven't heard of a goblin activity this near to town for some time.
There's a
But that
big,
seem-
fat, hairy goblin, too. Who's
No,
tall.
I think you mean
broad.
Bugbears.
I don't
I
know.
have met-
I've seen a lot
I
of
have met
goblins
a
in my
sheriff.
life. I ain't never seen a bugbear before, so he couldn't have been one.
I recognize you, though. He points at Bumbo Toes. I recognize you. You're Quine's, what is it?
Yes,
Niece?
yes, that's me. Nephew.
Nephew, yeah.
Yes.
Nephew, oh.
Yes, that's how
has she
you
been
know me.
doing?
What? Huh?
How has she been doing? I haven't talked to her in some time.
Well, her hip came out again, but she'll be okay. You know how us
About-
hobbits are, super sturdy. Haha.
About your problem, Peter. Well, I do have a job. It's unrelated to the thugs, but still, north of here, there's somebody digging around the old owl well. That's the job I'm paying for right now. I can give you some more information about these thugs if you want to. From what I know, they're a villainous sort of rot that hide below Tresender Manor. I have no idea how to get into their hideout, or else I would have tried to get rid of them myself.
But
And
what do you know about
you-
Grumplekin?
About who?
Grumplekin.
Crumplekin. Who's
Grumplekin.
Crumplekin?
Grumplekin. Or Grumble Snatch, or Grumble Snuff, or, his cousin. His cousin, I say, gesturing at.
Oh, his cousin.
Gundren.
Well, I have no idea who Tundren is. I'm sorry to say that, but I think Quine could help you with that. She has that druid friend up in the Thunder Tree. The druid knows a lot about the surroundings, even more than I. He should really know where where they kidnapped him, if it's in the vicinity, I guess.
Well, thanks for the chat. I think we're off to go see my aunt then. Keep your apples
Okay.
nice and ripe.
If you go northwest of here, remember I do have a job for you. And if you do manage to take out those red brands out of the city, I want to talk to you. It's and he shows he shows his ring, which is a tiny golden ring with a gauntlet on it, and you recognize this gauntlet to be the symbol of an order. I'm going to give you guys information. Right now, you should be seeing it.
Okay.
Says, we are really interested in getting rid of this troublesome lot. I think Phandalin would prosper if they were gone.
Have we heard of this order? I mean, is that little blurb what we
Yes,
know about it?
That's what, like, general knowledge of it. From what you know,
Okay.
it's really just a order of good doers. Like,
Are they,
they
like, is it
heroes
just
and-
local or are they?
No, they are all around the. It's small order. It's not very big, but it has members all around the realm,
Interesting.
forgotten realms.
So he has a gauntlet on? Or
He has a, he
No,
has
no,
a sigil
a
ring
ring.
with that
Okay.
on it.
That's what I
Yeah.
thought. It's just
Exactly.
that's a very detailed thing for a ring.
It could be
Uh,
etched into
that's
a
a-
gem or something.
Yeah, it's the idea of how it looks like. It's not exactly.
All right.
Okay, so that's your encounter with Darren.
A little more impressed after seeing his sigil ring, but
I mean, I really want to help him with the red brands, but I'm just focused on my cousin at the moment.
Yeah, your
So as
cousin's
we're
more
walking away,
important.
I'm gonna
Let's not
ask
deal with the red
these-
bands yet.
I'm gonna ask my two friends to fill me in on what these red brands are.
I don't know. They're
I
a gang of
absent-mindedly toss the apple
louts.
core.
Apparently they're a local group of thugs and bullies that have been terrorizing the town.
Well, sounds like we need to put that on the top of our priority list. Right,
What? No, if we don't
after
get
your cousin.
Grumplekin momentarily, he's going to be killed, probably. That's a pressing time matter. You know, a day or two missing from that could change his life. These red brands will just be here for a while. You know, we don't have to worry about them anytime soon.
Yes, their justice can wait a few days.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I'm
Seeking the
thank you
rock
for
seeker
helping
is
me
our
with,
priority.
helping me find my cousin.
So it sounds like your aunt may know his whereabouts.
Yeah, let's go talk to my
At least
aunt.
the lay of the land.
I feel very
Where is she?
fortunate that I know Bumbletoes now for the first time.
For the first time. She's got a farm on the south side of town. You know what? Let's just walk through the orchard and take the scenic route and just kind of like, you know, circle around southeast,
you not want
southwest
to-
down to south, down to southeast.
Do you not want to stop in the town square and speak with Sildar and the Lion Shields on the way?
You still, by the way, guys, you still have
I guess we could.
you
There's
still
no
have the
reason not
cart
to.
up with Barton's provision.
It is on the way. Maximize your questing experience.
Oh yeah,
you
we
know?
still have to deliver that cart full of goods that we were supposed to
That
be
was not-
bringing in for Grundon.
I thought Sildar delivered it.
Yeah. Didn't Solar
Solar.
deliver that shit already?
Oh yeah, he did.
No,
Yeah.
He said he would take care
Did?
of it.
Yeah, he said he would take care of it. That's why
He
he's
did
feeding
then.
us endlessly.
he did then. I forgot about that. Okay, so what route are you guys taking?
Food?
What route?
Route.
What
Oh, route. I would circle around counterclockwise around the outside of town. The scenic route, you know.
It seems highly suspicious.
No! What are you talking about?
Where
I
does your
haven't gotten a
aunt
chance to
live
view this.
exactly?
She lives on the opposite side of town.
Let's take the road.
Okay. No, there's no reason not to. Let's take the road.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
take the road. It's faster.
Yes.
I don't know
And
about
on the
that,
way there,
actually.
I would like to stop in the Lion Shield coaster.
Okay.
So
Let's go.
what is this?
So-
What is the building? What's
The Lion Shield coaster?
yeah?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
the
that's-
entrance is actually through here, so you could take the scenic route and stop there in the way.
Does anyone recognize the shield?
Yes, he
Yes,
said we
I
did.
told you guys
Yeah.
before.
Okay.
from the
From the cave.
From all the supplies we left at the cavern.
No.
Exactly. Okay, let's find this little thing that's called the Lion Shield Coaster.
Was this like a warehouse?
This is like a warehouse. It's basically a like the only merchant-based building around here. It has one story, and there are a couple of vendors set outside selling random supplies.
Okay.
Like you have somebody yelling, "Fish! Get your fresh fish today! Fresh bread baked 1 or 2 days ago at most."
I survey the scene and try and figure out who's in charge.
You survey the
Side.
scene, and it's
To be
pretty easy to it's pretty easy to find out who's the one reading all the things here, because you see this woman in full plate armor strutting along with a long sword on her back
competition.
and looking at everybody, and like while she struts in front of them, they shut up. They don't scream. They just eventually bow to her and bid her good morning. And you know her to be Renan, Bumbletoes, because you lived here for a bit.
What'd you say her name was?
Renan.
Okay, I don't think she's
Unless
on the character sheet
Bumbletoes
anywhere.
interrupts me, I
Nope.
straighten up my posture, crack my knuckles, and approach.
You approach her, and she looks you up and down. Says,
I give her a courteous bow, and I say, "Milady, I take it this is your establishment?
You're right. And who are you, big guy?
I am Fenric Corlin. I thought you would like to know that while we were gallivanting in a goblin cave to the north, we spotted many crates of your supplies.
You did.
Just a tip, and I give her a wink. We didn't have the cargo space to return it for you, and I give her directions to the cave.
Thank you, Feinwick. Well, I should reward you for this, shouldn't I? Come on, join me inside. And she kind of turns around, waiting for just going inside of the building.
I go inside, but lag a little bit behind to whisper to Peter. I don't think we should have told her about the supplies. I think we should have questioned her first.
Fenric's in love.
Peter's very naive, so he just looks at the Bumbletoes and says, I don't think you need to be so suspicious. She seems nice.
Okay. This might be a trap. I walk in.
Says, welcome to my humble abode. And she kind of does like that bow like this, and she points to like a shelf of freshly polished steel weapons and armors to the side. Seems to be a weapons and armor shop inside. And she looks at her apprentice and says, these adventurers, from what I take it, have found our missing caravan. Please do and fetch them a good reward for what they have done. So, she looks at you. Anything you see that you like here is on discount for you, gentlemen. Especially for you. And I said, like, big guy again. And if I might, later on, when you do have time, inquire of the origin of that mighty axe you carry on your back.
This axe has been in my family for centuries. It is by far my most precious possession.
Interesting.
I don't have anything. I guess I could make up a story about it, but I don't know that it's relevant.
Yeah, well, she said what she said. You can take it however you like.
Yeah. So I guess that's that. It sounds like we get some sort of discount.
Yep.
Just for
Okay.
information.
I have
The apprentice comes like after 1 minute with another pouch of money, hands it to you finally because you're the one in front. And there's another 50 gold pieces inside, and she says with this.
I walk up
If you ever
as he's bringing the coin purse to Ryan. Like, oh, well, here, I'm the accountant. I'll take care of that. No need to bother his lordship with it.
She looks at Feinwick, waiting for something.
I put my hand out as if to, receive the loot.
I nod to indicating that it is all right for Bumbletoes to take the coin. It's in my
she
name.
hastily gives Bumbletoes the coins.
She called me lordship, so
I did.
I'll allow it.
Reneen tells you that
As
if
much
you
as
ever
I
need
like
any
gold.
help, make sure to call upon me. I do owe you a favor for this.
All right, thank you. I'll keep that in mind. I take it you know how to move in that armor of yours?
Wouldn't you like to know? Well, I might just show you.
And I think that's our cue. Come on, Peter. Let's go to the farm.
Okay. What did you say her name was? Reneen?
I wrote it in Roll20. I have a problem with my
Lenine.
L's. That's like a childhood thing I haven't got rid of yet.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, so finally, do you stay behind or do you join your?
No, we leave.
Okay.
I peruse the arm selection on my way out, but it is probably all out of my price range at this moment.
Well,
Well, it's probably not an upgrade from your great axe anyway.
Oh, I was thinking armor is what I want to upgrade, but I've already got
Oh.
chainmail. Upgrading costs a couple hundred.
Yep. I don't have the shop right in front of me, but all the basic items in the shop can be found there.
Yeah, I pulled it up. It's in the rulebook just to get an idea.
Yeah.
Without a discount, you're talking at least 200. or splint, plate.
Exactly, and most of the
I know
weapons can be
plate's
found
not
there.
even better. I guess splint's the best you can get in the starter set.
I
That's only one. Is this serious? There's no full plate.
Are you wearing chain mail or chain armor?
Chain
Chain mail.
There's a chain shirt, which is medium armor. I'm wearing
Right.
chain mail.
Yeah, I guess splint is the best you can get in the starter packet.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, there's a breastplate, but that does not come with. I don't know, and we probably don't want to bother house ruling,
Yeah.
making up our own piecemeal suits of armor. We can save that for
When books
the
come
real
out.
deal.
Okay, so after this encounter, you guys, yet again with more money in your pockets, make it
Should we
towards. Go on.
Should we speak to Sildar or to your aunts straight away? I gestured across the street.
No need to bother Sildar. I mean, I think he's
It is
kind of
not a
checked
bother.
out of
He
this.
he is in our debt, but I think at this moment there's not a lot he can do for us.
Yeah, I don't think he's very useful right now.
What is a
so-
knight without a sword? So we go see Bumbletoes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go
This is
talk
Bumbletoes.
to my aunt. Screw her name.
But you on your way you do pass literally in front of the townmaster's hall, so you do see something. You see a billboard posted, and just as you pass through, you see like big words: reward orcs near Wyvern Tor. Those of a mind to face the orc menace should inquire within. Signed, Mayor something. I forget the name of the mayor. Mayor Tom. Mayor Tom. Need to write this
Alright.
down so I get him.
You take note, but I'm not a town guard that can deal with their own orcs unless they foolishly stumble into my path.
Again, another issue that can wait for another day.
Yeah.
Okay. So you continue on your way, and you make it to the outer reef. 1 second, where is this? Where can I find this? It's annoying to then find all the locations over here. Okay, outer reef farm. Interesting. Okay, so you can see a little boy walking and jumping around in the fields, and Bumbletoes, you recognize him as Carp, Quine's son, and you see
Carp?
Quine washing Carp. That's his name.
You said boy. Do you mean a halfling boy?
Yeah, halfling boy,
So he's like 2 feet tall.
2 feet tall, exactly. It's like a little
A,
thing.
ve-
just
a
jumping.
little boy.
A little boy, very little boy. And you can see Quine washing clothes outside in the front yard. As soon as she sees you, she jumps out of her chair and say, Bumbletoes, how good it is to see you, my favorite nephew. And she hugs you very hard, pinching your.
Aunt Quilleen, let me go. Let me blow.
Yes. Sorry. You
Ugh.
know I get carried away.
Anyway, yeah. So, hey,
I take a knee and I say, Madame, Fenric Corlin, at your service.
you can ignore the stuffy
Over a
people.
winkle.
Right one. She lets you kiss her hand. Like, she's very.
Bringing a little chivalry to the edge of civilization.
So, Auntie,
I'll give her a little bow.
have you heard? Do you know about a dwarf named Grumplekin or Grumpleskin or Grumpelstiltskin or something?
Gundren Rockseeker.
Grundrin. There we go.
Rockseeker.
Gundren.
Thank you.
I know nothing of Gundren.
Do you know of a place called
Cragmaw Keep.
that one?
I do not know of that place, but I think I can help you with that.
Yeah, that
Anyway.
that druid that you're always philandering about with and bringing shame on our family with might know something. I say.
Bumbletoes, carry your tongue. Anyway, I have a surprise for you. This is good timing. I have your favorite mutton stew. It's cooking right inside. Don't you guys want to have a bite while I can tell you about my druid friend?
That is mighty kind of you, ma'am. I, for one,
guessing she
am
won't tell us if we
famished.
don't eat her food. So
Yeah, well, at least her cooking's good. Even if she does, just bring down our family
She
name.
That would be lovely. Let's go inside.
You guys are, and so this it's a decent home. You notice a queer amount of candles burning. Seems like she really likes candles.
Fair enough.
I told you she
She
was a
brings
hippie.
Politely yet voraciously.
She gives you mutton stew to each of you, especially like a double portion for Bumbo Toes. You just wait a bit until Bumbo Toes comes back from the dead,
Sorry, I'm coughing. Um,
and Carp enters the home, like almost like half in dirt, half completely smudged in dirt. And
Carp,
Oh,
says,
God.
go wash your hands before supper. What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Uncle Bumbadoos!
No, go wash your hands before you touch me. You're dirty.
He
Go to the
always
well.
jumps on you, and like on a foot, and like, hugs you.
Oh, fine. I hug him and pat his head a few times, then push him off of me and say, "Go clean up. You're filthy."
Okay, Uncle, okay. Will you tell me a story of your adventures after?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll work something out.
Yay! And he goes to wash himself. Okay. While
Your
you
nephew's
guys
adorable.
It's something all
Are...
right.
Yes, he is.
Family's
Isn't he?
family's really important.
I know. That's why we're gonna go find Grumplekin.
You know about family, Colleen looks at you. There was this tanner in town. He stood up to those awful red brands when they came philandering at his wife. And now
Flandering and Flandrin?
Philandering and
What?
Fandolin.
Flandering and Fandolin?
I think that's the name
Yeah.
of this episode.
Can you say that 3 times fast?
No, probably. Well, maybe. I don't want.
Philandering and Fandering.
Close enough.
She says he was murdered, poor man. And
Murdered?
now the
Who are these red
Yeah.
brands?
bunch of ruffians.
How has no one
Murdered in the town? I
brought
didn't
them
realize it had
to
escalated
answer
to
for
that.
their
Yes,
crimes?
yes, even farmers saw it. And nobody could do anything.
Who is the leader of these red brands?
I do not know much, but seems to be a cloaked character that's called Grass
Glass
And-
or grass?
Grass Staff. And Bumbletoes, you know who this is, by the way.
Yeah,
free
but
to
you didn't need to
say.
announce that to the rest of the party.
Okay.
I read my character
just
sheet.
said
I did
what
my
you found.
homework.
Okay, good. This
You-
awful man, and now the son and the wife have disappeared as well. Oh, awful.
So,
No,
where's
it's-
your Flandering druid friend, huh? That you tend to bring shame on our race for meeting with a human.
Martin, please, you are on my table. You will pay respect. If we're done with that. Well, my druid friend is up north in Thunder Tree. That's usually where he keeps his abode. He should really know where around Neverwinter and in the forests. He should know his way. Whatever you might be searching, I'm sure he can help.
Great. How do we get in touch with him?
I guess you just go to Thunder Tree. That's usually just visits sometimes, but he's visited last week, so I'm not expecting him for a couple of weeks more.
Do I know of a place called Thunder Tree?
I cheated
Yes.
and looked at the map. I think we.
Yeah,
I think,
no, you don't need to cheat.
I imagine
the
that I
player
would
map
know
is
that.
right here. No, the player map is right here. I'm gonna put it up
Okay.
for chat.
Thunder Tree.
it's way to the north.
Yeah, so it's really up north.
Very close to my home tier.
She says, before you go, I mean, you seem, and he looks at Feinwick, you seem like the fighter sort. You should really go and talk to those red brands. Maybe you can get them to be a bit more respectful with people around town.
Yeah, we should do that, guys.
Are you expecting a visit from your druid lover soon?
He is just a friend. But no, not for another couple of weeks. Just a friend.
Yeah. Just
We'll
like
see.
my Aunt Lindsay
Thunder
has
Tree
that
is a long way away.
friend of hers that they've been living together with for 15 years.
Yeah,
Fred.
I know. He's quite lovely, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, thank you, ma'am, for the mutton stew. It was a delightful conversation.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you
for the
as
food
well.
I promise
and the
you,
help.
I will bring Mutton back safe and sound.
He's always taking care of himself. I'm proud of him. He's a good boy.
All right, we should probably get going.
Goodbye, dearies. She waves at you as
Okay.
as she kind of like w- raises herself from the table. Then realizes that you're not outside anyway. Let me just take you to the door.
Okay. Yeah, we walk to the door, and then I want to go back to the inn, the stone something inn.
Wait, considering how
Stonehill.
far away Thunder Tree is,
That's
and
what.
based on my experience as a guard, a mercenary
Actor.
guard in a major city where I was dealing with local crime, criminals tend to know each other. Maybe we should talk to these red brands and ask them if they know where Cragmaw Keep is. Harshly.
I don't know that these criminals will have anything to do with orcs,
Goblins.
but
Goblins.
goblins, greenskins. But I think we should deal with the red brands nonetheless.
Are we at the Stonehill Inn yet?
I mean, you're on your way.
Okay. I kind of whisper loudly to you guys. Why don't we talk about this when we're inside somewhere private?
Good idea.
I look. Okay. Yeah. You have information to add? I think we've
Yeah.
been pretty private the entire ways, haven't we? Like there's
Yeah, I mean, there's
very few
almost
people on the
nobody
street.
around. Yeah, very few people around and on the street.
Yeah, I just don't want
If
to
the
stop
rogue
here.
prefers to stop and talk indoors, we can talk indoors.
Yeah.
So I guess we
Okay.
go to one of our inn rooms and
Yeah.
have a powwow.
So, these red brands, I didn't want to say anything about that, but let's say I may not be their favorite friend right now. I was kind of hoping to avoid a confrontation, but
Well, I think soon enough they will despise me more than you.
okay.
Do you know this leader, this
Glass staff?
Glass?
Glass,
Glass.
Glass.
Do you know where I can
I
find him?
yeah, I could probably take you to him, but look, just let me put it this way: we've all made mistakes in the past, and whatever happens today when we go to talk to these guys, and whatever you may learn about me, know that I am your friend, and nothing has ever changed between us, and we might be in a little bit of trouble. I didn't necessarily get out of here all that easily last time.
It is the red brands who will be in trouble.
At this
And
point,
don't you worry,
hear a-
Bumbletoes.
That's super
There's-
suspicious.
There's
at
always
this
a
point,
chance for
you hear a
redemption.
Good one. You hear a poof at the door.
Like a knock? Or
No, like
hoof?
somebody just like fell, like a little like a vase just fell on the ground. It didn't bang, just a.
I stand up and open the door.
That's a weird noise. I want to
And-
know what caused that noise.
And you see little carp standing outside. And he kind of raises his head and says, Uncle, you left without telling me a story.
Once there was a small
Those-
halfling boy named Larp, and Larp stuck his nose where it didn't belong. And you know what happened to Larp, little carp? Larp got his nose cut clear off because he poked his nose where it didn't belong and followed people around when he shouldn't have.
I do the I got your nose trick with him. So I reach out and I grab his nose and stick my thumb
Where's my
in its
nose?
place and wiggle it at him.
Give me a nose. But still,
Consider this
I-
your warning, Larp, and I put it back on his face.
I heard you talking about this wet brands. I don't want to tell Auntie, but the mother, but I found a secret tunnel Behind Tressender Manor, going down.
What are you
Anyway-
doing hanging out by Trensder Manor? You know that they would kill you?
Yes.
Is this
Slap him on the
Trenzendar-
hand.
Is this Trenzendar Manor the hideout for these red brands?
From what Darren's told you, it seems
I was
so.
asking Neil.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't say on my
Then
character
I-
sheet,
Then I
but
think that's where we will make our first stop before leaving town in search of this druid.
Well,
Sorry,
there's
Uncle.
wait, there's a
I was
secret
trying
entrance.
to help. Yes,
No,
I
no.
can take you to it if you want.
Yes, take us there. You did good. Just don't do it again. You could have got yourself hurt. And if you got hurt,
Thank
what
you.
would your mother do? What would she say, huh? If you died, you'd leave her all alone with that philanderous druid, that guy that comes around? By the way, who the hell is this druid?
He's just a friend. Comes by time and time. Helps Mama with the garden. He's very good at plants. Talks to them and they go big.
Well, that's very nice of him. But that's not the only thing
I
growing
don't
big.
understand what this little halfling is talking about. But take us to their lair.
Yeah.
Okay, I will.
And once we get there, you go straight back to your house and you stay there.
Does anyone feel
Yes,
anyone else feel
Uncle.
like Bumbletoes walked in on his aunt with like the druid in beast form or something, and that's why he's so bothered? 'Cause-
That was not what I was thinking, but now I can't get that image out of my head.
okay, it was just me then. We're
Halfling
fine.
and a bear.
Now we find out why Justin really likes playing druids.
Hey, the women go for it. It's not my fault.
Once you go
Horse
bear.
for him.
It gives them the warm and fuzzies.
Yeah, yeah.
So the boy leads us to Trezendar Manor.
Well, let's take it one by one. You guys get outside of the Stonehill Inn, and you go towards Tressender Manor. But on your way, you pass just in front of the Cyprian Giant. One second.
I thought he said he was taking us to a secret tunnel behind or under the manor, behind the manor.
Yeah, behind the manor, but he's
Okay.
still taking he's still going
Okay.
exactly
There's still
right.
one path in.
Well, I was thinking it might be behind
hill.
and below the hill.
No, it looks to
So-
me like it's pretty well defensible.
Yeah.
Only one way in, one way out.
The
Well, if it goes,
ram-
I mean, if they dug it down, there might be a secret tunnel.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. Well, let's see what the little kid has to say.
Not the little kid. I'm gonna read you a description. So, the Sleeping Giant is a ramshackle taproom at the east of town. 4 human ruffians linger on the covered porch, perched on empty ale barrels or leaning against the wall. They all wear grimly scarlet cloaks, their sullen stares fixed on you as you approach. One of the thugs spits on the ground. Well, he snarls. Hell's a lot pack of puppies. What do you want, puppies? Come here to bark at us?
I turn to face them. I may bite if the priest doesn't keep me in line, and I take a few steps towards them.
Is
Hey,
that
hey,
your
hey,
friend,
hey.
little one?
I take it these are red brands. I keep my gaze locked on them, but I sort of
Jackie,
Like
do I
a
recognize
hard-
any of these people?
Yes, you do recognize them. They haven't seemed to recognize you yet because they're staring at the big guy with an axe.
Mhm.
But you do know these people. They
Yeah.
are
I
part of the Redlands.
I stand behind Frederick Fenwick.
I ask
And-
them. So what do I remember the name of that person that was murdered?
The carpenter. Yes. Give me 1 second.
I mean, in character,
Yeah.
I'm sure you'd remember it.
Yeah.
Tail Drendar. So this is the name.
Okay.
Okay, at this point, by the way, Carp is like at Bumbletoe's foot saying, "Evil men! Evil men!
Shut up.
I say,
Shut up, Carp.
do you men happen to know the name Theldendrar,
The
the carpenter?
the big guy looks back at the others, and they raise themselves from their chairs, and he takes about 2 steps down the stairs.
And we should go to our break at this point then. This is a perfect cliffhanger
break
for everyone.
time.
Bum, bum, bum.
Perfect break time.
When we
Perfect
return,
return.
Ryan
Alright.
gets his ass kicked.
Finally.
Cool. We'll see you guys all in just a few minutes. This might be like a 5 or 6 minute break, so go get some water, go to the bathroom, take your time, and we'll see you guys back for more Honorbound. See you soon.
See ya.